All right, welcome. Good morning. It's a beautiful, rainy, misty morning here in Costa Rica. Okay, let's get started. So just finding a nice, comfortable seated position. We'll start by becoming present, connecting with the breath. Just scanning your body, noticing how you feel. Do you feel sleepy? Do you feel energized? Do you feel light? Do you feel heavy? Just maybe scanning the room around you, taking in something that you haven't noticed before. Noticing the colors, the light. And then gently soften your gaze, maybe closing the eyes or taking the gaze inwards to your third eye. Let's take a deep inhale, bring the hands up. Exhale, hands to heart center. So finding your Ujjayi breath here, resting the tongue on the roof of the mouth, slight constriction at the throat. You can hear your breath, like the ocean lapping at the shore, flowing in and flowing out into that vastness. Finding a nice deep rhythm here with your breath. And knowing that you can always come back to this stillness, come back to your breath at any point throughout the practice. Welcome. We're just getting started. How are you? Good. Yeah, good. Nice to see you. Julie, right? Yeah. So just finding a nice comfortable seat, becoming present, feeling your inhale, the belly rises, and exhale. Coming to your Ujjayi breath. Lovely. And just taking a moment here to set any intentions for your practice. Knowing that you are perfect exactly as you are. You are whole. You are love. But if there's any specific intentions that you'd like to make for your practice today, go ahead and do that now. The moon's in playful Leo at the moment, so it's a nice time to intend to be playful and connect to your inner child and be confident. Lovely. When you're ready, let's come over onto all fours. So just checking your wrists are under shoulders, knees are under hips. Let's find cat-cow, so dropping the belly, inhale, look in front. Exhale, rounding the back, navel to spine. Finding your pace here with your breath. Maybe a slow, deep rhythm, or maybe a more powerful. Navel to spine, really pressing the earth away with the hands and the tops of the feet. coming back to center, neutral spine. Tuck your toes slightly and lift your knees a couple of inches off of the mat. And just breathing here, noticing your core switching on. Just crouching there. And then bring the knees down. Let's bring the right knee up to the right arm. Tap it there, come back. And then extend that right knee out. And let's make some circles here. So finding some hip circles in one direction and then the other. Just opening up through the hips. And then extend that right foot out to the side. Pulse there a couple of times. And then let's bring that foot down, come all the way up. Inhale. So finding a nice side body stretch here. Let's inhale, reach up. Exhale, slide the hand down. So opening the chest towards the sky. Feeling that lovely deep side body stretch. And coming back, bringing the left hand down to the mat now. And extending that right foot up. A couple more pulses there. And then reach back for that foot. And extend it away from you. So really pressing the foot into the hand. Opening through the right hip. And the back of the knee. Breathing there to find your balance. Feeling that nice opening through the front of the body. Lovely, and release that foot. Come back up to center, and we'll take the other side. So just coming through the cat-cow for a couple of times there to reset. Lovely, and making some hip circles, bringing that knee out wide, taking it around. And the other direction. Extending the left foot out to the side, come all the way up. Let's find a side body stretch there. Inhale, reach up. Exhale. So keep opening through the chest here. Yeah, that's it. Breathing there. Lovely, bring the right hand down. Let's lift that left leg now, pulsing there. And reaching back for the left foot, extending, opening through the front of the body, feeling that lovely stretch. Opening through the hip flexors, finding space at the back of the knee. Maybe you notice a difference between each side. Lovely, and releasing that one down, coming all the way up and back to center. Let's tuck the toes now, coming into your plank pose. So nice and strong in the core here. And we'll bring the right knee up to the right arm, step back, and then knee to nose, step back, and then cross the body, bringing it to the left arm and back. Taking a moment there, reset. You can always bring down one knee as well if you want to take that option. It's different. And we'll take the other side. So left knee to left arm, step back, knee to nose, and cross the body. Let's take a side plank there. So coming onto the right hand, reaching up with the left arm. So here you could bring your knee down, or you can stack the feet, or you can have the feet one in front of the other, whatever feels good. Come back through center, we'll take the other side. And back through center, reaching up. One more, the other side. Lovely. Come back through center. We'll come back to this side. This time, let's reach for the toe of that top leg. Oh, seeing if you can open up there. And then step that foot behind you. Reach, lifting the hips high. Lovely. And coming all the way back around through center. Onto the other side. Reaching up. And then when you've got your balance there, so again, you could bring your knee down if you prefer that option. Reaching for the toe. Extend the leg out. And then when you're ready, stepping that foot behind you, hips high. Again, lovely opening through the front of the body. Coming back through center. Let's lift the hips high now, stepping into your downward dog. Breathing here. Maybe walking the feet out, hips side to side, whatever feels good today. So your shoulders rolling away from the ears. Chest pressing through towards the thighs. Coming back to your Ujjayi breath here. Lovely. So walk or step your feet all the way up to the front of the mat. Take a forward fold there. Slight bend in the knees. Maybe holding opposite elbows. Maybe swaying side to side. Lovely. And then root to rise, pressing your feet into the earth. Engage, roll all the way up. Inhale, hands high. Exhale, hands to heart center. So finding a nice strong mountain pose here. So grounding through the feet, drawing up through the knees, the thighs, slight tuck of the tailbone. Roll the shoulders back and down. Steady, grounded, unmoving. So just taking a moment here to connect to Padabandha, the foot lock. So really pressing all the balls of the feet, so the big toe, the little toe and the heel, pressing them into the mat. Maybe lifting the toes and then placing them down one at a time. And then with that pressing, drawing up through the arches, so like 3 drawing up through the arch and then between the balls of the big toes. Feel that drawing up and notice how that feels in your legs and your core. Do you feel that lifting all the way through? Lovely. Take an inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Step back with the right foot. Breathing there. Let's drop that right knee. Release the foot. Inhale, come all the way up. So here, slight tuck of the tail. Staying engaged, drawing up through Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha. Breathing there. Maybe finding a gentle twist. Gazing over the left shoulder. Lovely. And let's bring that right hand down and reach back for the right foot with the left hand. Oh, if you can, that's a tight one on the thigh. Woo. So we're rolling right over to the top of the knee here. We're not on the kneecap at all. Breathing there. Lovely. And release the foot. Tuck the toes. Step back into your downward dog. Taking a couple of breaths here. Lovely. When you're ready, let's step that right foot up to the hands. Drop the left knee. Release the foot. Inhale, come all the way up. So again, just setting there through the hips, lifting, squeezing up through Mula Bandha. So we're not sinking into it too far. Just see what feels good. Exploring with your arms, maybe finding a twist. Lovely, bring that left hand down now and we'll reach back for the left foot. Maybe noticing if there's any difference each side. Lovely, release the foot, bring that hand down. This time let's step to the front of the mat. So left foot meets the right, fold forwards. Taking a moment there to shake your head no, or nod your head yes. Feeling long and loose in the spine. Press the feet into the mat, inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. So just feet, seeing what feels good here, feet hip distance or bringing toes together, whatever you prefer. Let's take an inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Step back into your plank. Hold there. And then you can slow lower, keeping your elbows in, shoulders rolling back. Coming all the way down. Your choice, yogi's choice, if you want to come into a cobra or staying up on your up dog. Whatever feels good. Rolling the shoulders back and then rolling back into your downward facing dog. Tailbone nice and high. Navel to spine. Maybe an internal rotation of the thighs to reach the heels towards the earth. Lovely. Float the right foot up behind you for a three-legged dog. Keep pressing into the palms. And then let's open the hips up by dropping that right foot down, gazing under the left armpit. So you can see your foot. Feeling that lovely stretch on the inner thigh. And square the hips back to the earth, extend that right leg. And then on an inhale, let's step the right foot up to the hands. Taking a moment there. And then coming all the way up. So just reset there. So maybe you want to find your warrior one, bringing the foot to the 45-degree angle or staying on the ball of the foot, whatever you prefer. Let's square the hips. Tuck the tailbone, feel that deep stretch through the left hip flexors. So right hip back, left hip forward. Yeah, that's it. And then exploring with the arms. You're seeing what feels good for you, maybe cactus arms. Keep lengthening through the tailbone so we're not collapsing at the lower back. Lovely. Open it up, warrior two. Breathing there, relaxing through the shoulders, reaching the fingertips apart. Gazing over the right fingertips. Lovely. Feeling your weight evenly distributed between both legs, maybe rolling onto the back edge of that back foot, the outer edge of that back foot. Opening the hips to the long edge of your mat. Lovely. Let's bring that right arm down to the thigh and sweep the left arm across. Feeling a nice straight line from toes to fingers. Well, from the side of your foot to your fingers. Lovely. So staying here, or if you want to come a bit deeper, you can come deeper. See what feels good for you today. Lovely, and inhale, come all the way up, straighten that front leg, step to the front of the mat. So finding a mountain pose one more time. Toes together or feet hip distance, whichever you prefer. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. halfway lift. Stepping back into a plank. And then slow lower all the way down into your cobra or your up dog, whatever feels good today. And then rolling over the feet, downward facing dog. Breathing here. Lovely, shoulders away from the ears, finding space between the shoulder blades. On your next inhale, let's float the left leg up behind you for a three-legged dog. And then opening the hips, drop the foot. Gazing under that right armpit to see the foot. Keep pressing into the palms, pressing the earth away. Chest towards the right leg. Lovely, coming back to square the hips, left hip steps all the way through. Taking a moment there, and then root to rise, come all the way up. Lovely. So just checking your balance there. Right hip forward, left hip back. Lengthen through the tailbone. And exploring with your arms. Seeing what feels good. Then let's open it up, warrior two. So pivot that back foot in line with the back edge of the mat, opening the hips wide to the long edge. Lovely, shoulders relaxed and down. Energetically drawing the fingers away from each other. Breathing there. And let's bring that left arm down, reaching across with the right arm up high, opening the chest. Feeling that nice deep side body stretch. And inhale, coming back up. Straighten the legs, but this time let's turn the toes inward slightly to the long edge of the mat. Lovely, yeah. And let's find a 5-pointed star here. And then we'll move into a windmill. So we'll bring left hand to right foot and take opposite sides. So taking an inhale as you come up, exhale as you come down. And then your base, so the base of your roots are strong and grounded. And it's really just moving from the upper body. Inhale up. So drawing up through the knees and the thighs, nice and strong and engaged. Engaging through the core, the root lock, Uddiyana Bandha, navel lock. Nice, strong, deep, rhythmic breath here. And on your next one, let's bring the hand to the center, reach up with the other hand for a twist. Breathing there. Really rolling that right shoulder back and down. And bringing the right hand down, extend, reach up with the left side. Lovely. Both hands come to center now. Take an inhale, lift, lengthen out of the hips. Exhale, fold. So maybe walking the hands underneath you, between the legs. As you breathe and find your way deeper into the pose. Opening through the backs of the legs there, so engaging, drawing up through the knees and the thighs. Lovely, and on your next inhale, bend the knees, inhale, come all the way up. Head comes up last. Walk the feet in and just march them out a little bit there. We'll find a balanced pose now. So bringing your weight into the left foot, drawing up nice and strong in that standing leg, so we're not going to fall into that left hip. We'll be nice and straight and strong there. Make a little shelf with your hand and bring that right foot up. From here, we'll find a point to gaze at and start extending that right foot out behind you. Finding space through the back of the knee, finding your balance, keep breathing. So nice and strong, grounded. Breathing there. Lovely, and bringing that foot down when you're ready. Walking the feet out and then just rolling over that left foot to ease any tension. And then we'll take the other side. So grounding through the right foot, drawing up that energy. And then when you're ready, reaching for the left foot and extending that out behind you. Find your point to gaze at. Breathe. Lovely focus. Amazing. Whenever you're ready, you can release back down. Ooh, lovely. Rolling over that right foot, easing any tension. Okay, let's bring feet as wide as the mat now, toes pointing out. Come down into your Yogi squat, Malasana. So just adjusting to see what feels good for you. And just while we're here, so not falling into, not sort of just sinking into it, but engaging through Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha. So we're drawing it all in and we're engaged. Lovely. Palms pressing into each other, elbows pressing into the knees. Breathing there. Maybe resting your gaze at your third eye, the brow point. Helping us tap into our intuition, our inner knowing. Finding Ujjayi breath there. Lovely. Let's find a twist. So bring left palm down in front of the left foot. Reach up with the right side. Maybe taking a bind there if a bind is in your practice. Reaching around. Keep lifting through the heart, the chest. So when we create these binds, it's creating an unbroken circuit of energy. Lovely, releasing there, come back to center. just reset, and we'll take the other side. So right hand comes to the mat, reaching up to the left side. So again, seeing if a bind works for you this side. You might notice a slight difference. Lovely, coming back to center. So you can stay here, or if you'd like to practice a little bit of your coming into crow pose, we'll work on that a little bit today. So bringing palms down, coming up onto the balls of your feet so you can bring your hips nice and high. See if you can get the knees as close into the armpits as possible. A key point here is to take your gaze out in front, so don't look in between the hands. You guys at home, like if you've got a cushion or anything, you can put a cushion there. That takes away some of the fear. And then just start to lean into that one there, bringing up one foot and then the other. You're still going to get all the health benefits if you're just bringing one foot at a time. But if it feels good, you can float the feet up behind you. Breathing there, engaging through the core. Lovely. Nice, and then coming back. So let's have a little play with a side crow as well, yeah? So we'll come onto the balls of the feet, sitting up nice and tall here, so you find your balance. Inhale, reach up, so we're going to get a nice twist here. And then twist, bringing the hands down. So we're bringing the thigh, so the knee, where are we? We're both on the right side, yeah. So the knee comes onto the back of the left arm and the hip rests on the back of the right arm, if your hands are at your right side. And then just float the feet up there. If you feel comfortable there, you can even extend the legs out if that feels good. Lovely. Yeah, so arms are at 90 degrees, amazing. Nice. And we'll try the other side. Ooh. So if you're not comfortable going into the arm balances, you can stay here and explore with the toe balance here. So maybe bringing one knee down, tapping, coming back to center. But if you're practicing the side crow, we'll go from here. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist. So we've got that nice length. And then seeing how it feels, bringing your weight onto the arms. Squeezing through the core. Lovely. Yeah, me too, definitely. All right. So coming back through Malasana squat pose. Taking 2 breaths there. Big sigh. And then let's sit the bottom down. Extend the legs out long. So those there's so many benefits of the squat pose as well. So it's good for the synovial fluid, releasing fresh synovial fluid in the joints, the hips, the knees. Great for digestion, the root chakra, elimination. Lovely. So let's get let's try another little balance here while we're at it today. So let's bring the right foot up and over. We'll see if this works. So bring the right knee over the right shoulder. And then we're going to bring the hands down. So seeing if you can really hook that. This is tricky. See if you can hook it over. And then left foot hooks onto the right foot. And then extend those legs out for 8-angle pose. Yeah, lovely. Yeah, I need to practice this one a lot more. It's tricky. And of course, every body is different. So, you know, depending on our bones, like the length of our bones, whether it's even possible. Yeah. We've done some nice little leg and hip opening stuff today, so I thought I'd just try it out. Let's try the other side. Breathing. Tie yourself up like a pretzel. Yeah. All right. So let's come to laying on our backs now. Bring knees into chest. And extend the feet up high. Feet towards the sky here. Lovely. Maybe making some ankle circles. And then dropping the feet out wide. So maybe supporting underneath the thighs with your hands, or bringing them to the inner thighs for a little bit more resistance there. Keep lengthening through the tailbone and the spine, tucking the chin for a nice long neck and spine. Breathing here. Lovely, bringing the feet back up to center. So let's do some scissor kicks here. So tapping one foot, like opposite foot over as we bring the feet down, the legs down, keeping them straight. So pressing the back into the mat and then coming up. You can bring your hands underneath your glutes as well if you want a little bit more support for your lower back. See what feels good for you. But nice and strong in the core here. Engaging. Breathing. Lovely, and knees into chest. Let's do some leg lifts here. So squeezing the right knee in towards the chest, extend the left leg out. Inhale as you bring that left foot up. Exhale as you slow lower. Inhale up, exhale lower. This is great for balancing the hips and the pelvis. And last one, bring that knee in, extend the right leg out. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. And last one, inhale, lift, bring both knees into chest, give yourself a hug there. So let's get into some inversions now. So you can bring your feet down to your hips, hip distance apart. We can, let's start out with a bridge pose today. So fingers towards the ankles. Inhale, lift the tailbone all the way up, bringing the hips high. Working the shoulder blades together behind you, maybe clasping the hands. Or if you've got a block or bringing your hands, you can make a supported bridge there if you prefer. Any option that your body wants to do today. Taking a couple of breaths there. Whenever you're ready, slowly rolling down one vertebrae at a time. Tailbone comes down last. Lovely. Knees to chest, give yourself a hug there. So yogi's choice now, you can make another bridge pose, or if a shoulder stand is in your practice, you can go ahead and take a shoulder stand. Any variation, you know, there are a lot of variations of shoulder stand, like a half shoulder stand, or just bringing legs up the wall as we started out with, or a bridge pose. But if you're coming into shoulder stand, just rolling all the way over, bringing hands into your back to support. So keep bringing the shoulder blades together, elbows as close as you can, so that you're really on the shoulders and not on the neck. Keep the neck neutral, so keep gazing up to your feet, don't look to the sides. And you can explore there with the legs. Or, as I say, any variation of this, any modification. A half shoulder stands where your hips are a bit lower. Whatever feels good. Or maybe bridge pose is where you're at today. I know they do say that inversions for us women on like the first couple of days of our cycle, it's sometimes best to avoid, but really that is personal choice. You know your own body the best. Lovely. And whenever you're ready, maybe finding a plow pose. And then when you're ready to come down, knees come by the ears, hands come to the mat, rolling down with control. Ah, lovely. Just giving yourself a hug there, soothing the lower back. And let's take a fish pose to counter all of those ones. So bringing your palms under your glutes, working the forearms as close together as you can. And then we're going to press up onto the forearms, chest lifts, drop the head back. So fish pose is said to be a great, what's it called? Not a cure. It's great for all kinds of disease and discomfort anyway. It's really good for the immune system, the endocrine system, your hormone balancing. Keep breathing there. So the head is really barely grazing the mat here. Prevention, that's the word I was thinking of. Alright, and when you're ready, you can slide all the way back down, release the hands. Bring knees into chest one more time. So just exploring here, taking a few moments to see what feels good for your body. Maybe happy baby, maybe that reclined figure 4. Just checking in with your body, see what you need. Get creative here for the last few minutes. Just listening to your body, your own inner guidance. And this is a space of non-judgment, and so there's no such thing as a show-off. You know, if you want to take anything really, headstand, handstand, anything that you feel like flowing with today, you're completely welcome to. Lovely. Finding those window wiper legs. Let's find a spinal twist together here. So bringing knees into center, inhale, exhale, drop the knees down to the left side. Palms down, arms wide, gazing over the right shoulder. With every breath, allowing the spine to lengthen and release. If you need a deeper twist, you can cross that top leg over. Lovely. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the other side. Just feeling the body cooling down, slowing down here. Allowing the spine to lengthen and release. Let's take a big sigh together. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. And inhale, knees back to center. And let's extend the legs out long now, preparing for final relaxation. So palms are face up by your sides, shoulders rolling down the back, tucking the chin to find length through the neck. Ankles are soft, feet dropping out gently. So just starting to notice your heartbeat here. Noticing your natural rhythm. Allowing the breath to find a natural pace. Releasing control of the breath. And just scanning the body here, noticing if your body feels light or heavy. Does it feel soft? Do you feel energized or sleepy? Just inviting the eyes to gently close, if that feels good. And bringing your awareness to your face now. Your eyes, your cheeks, your jaw. Relax. Your ears, your neck, completely relaxed. Taking your awareness over the right shoulder and down the right arm. Your elbow, wrist, hand, fingers, completely relaxed. Bringing your awareness back up that right arm and across the shoulders. Down the left side, your elbow, your wrist, hand, fingers. Relax. Bringing your awareness back up that left arm and down the spine. Your chest, your ribs, your abdomen, completely relaxed. Your hips, pelvis, and glutes, relaxed. Taking your awareness down the right leg, your right thigh, your knee, your calf. Relax. Your ankle, foot, and toes relaxed. Bringing your awareness back up the right leg, across the pelvis and down the left leg, your thigh, your knee, your lower leg, relaxed. Your ankle, foot, toes, relax. With every breath, your body melts deeper and deeper into the mat, knowing that this stillness is where the integration of your practice happens, the magic. In this meditative state, where cellular healing can occur, you are completely supported by Mother Earth. Surrender. Let go. Slowly begin to deepen your breath, becoming more aware of your body, more aware of your surroundings, noticing the sensations on your skin, the parts of your body that connect you to the mat, noticing any sounds around you. Gently begin to move fingers and toes. Maybe taking a deep cat stretch there. And then whenever you're ready, rolling onto your right side. Roll to your left if you have low blood pressure. And pause there for a couple of breaths. Before pressing your way all the way up to a seated position, keeping your eyes closed. Taking a moment to feel grounded. Sitting up nice and tall through the spine. Let's finish up with a little bit of Sitali Pranayama today. So we'll bring the arms out wide at shoulder height, index fingers pointing up. And we'll roll the tongue like a taco or a straw, if that's available to you. Some people it's not, so if not, then you can breathe in through the teeth. So we're going to sip in the inhale through that straw. And then exhale through the nose as you draw the tongue all the way back to the soft palate in the mouth. Inhale through the tongue. Exhale. Let's take a few more rounds of this cooling breath. Last round. And inhale, bring the hands up high. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's close the practice with the sound of Om today. So take an inhale to exhale. Inhale to prepare. Taking a moment to feel love, gratitude, compassion for yourself for showing up today and for each other. Thank you for sharing your practice with me today. Namaste. Satnam. Thank you. Have a lovely day. Gracias, mi amor. Thank you, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. Have a lovely day. Ciao.